going to show you how to strengthen your knees. Knees can often be tricky because you may feel pain in the knee joint, but that could be caused from an ankle, from a toe, from the way you walk. It could be from your low back hurting and it shooting down, which may be a result of a weak core or glutes. So keeping all of that in mind, we really need to strengthen the muscles around all of our joints. But just because you feel pain in a certain area doesn't mean that that's the problem area. That's just what's bearing down because you're compensating for whatever else. So I'm going to show you how to do a couple of moves that will strengthen your legs. So step into your left foot, stand up tall, always slight bend in the knee. You never want to lock that joint out, especially in those knees, in those legs, because you are, of course, carrying your entire load of your weight. So bring that right knee up, flex your foot, make sure that hip is dropped, and then draw your left elbow high, reach your right elbow back. So that left knee is gonna stay bent. Your arms are gonna come in the opposite direction as you drive that heel back. Make sure not to open the eye of that hip. You stay square the whole time, and then you come back up. Belly and sit up nice and tall. Reaching that chest forward, driving that heel up. Another option here, high knee, and then drive it behind you, straighten that leg. Bringing it all the way back up. As long as your shoulders and hips stay square, you won't have any trouble balancing. If you do, grab the back of your chair. Grab your countertop, a table for extra balance. Good. So you can do that 8 on one side, 8 on the other. I would do 2 or 3 rounds of that. Another move here, you're going to step. Let's do our right leg now just because I did the left on the other side. Step your right foot fully on, right? So you don't want your heel off. Your entire foot is on, and I want you to step all the way up. Lift that left knee. Now you're controlling as you lower down. So you don't want to drive your chest forward. You want to stay upright. Use the strength in the back of that leg. Make sure that knee doesn't lean too far over your toes. So sit back in that heel, lower down. Lifting up, pushing off of those left toes. Lower down, belly and chest is nice and tall. Nice and proud, high knee. So you don't have to stand all the way up on a chair. You can grab a stool. You can do this on your stairway. Doesn't matter. Okay, 2 more moves. Turning around, extending one leg out, flexing that foot, and you're going to go ahead and sit down just to make sure that your whole booty is on there and you don't fall to the ground. Right leg is out long. Hands in prayer. Without bending your knee and exchanging weight to that side, I want you to drive that heel down, stand into your left heel, and lift up. Keeping your upper body nice and tall, hinging at your hips, lower down. Sending that heel into the ground, sitting your knee back. So you don't want to buckle your knee forward. You want to drive it back, back, back. Right as your booty touches, stand back up. Option here, you can lift that right heel. Little bit more of a challenge. And you'll really feel the strength of those muscles surrounding your left knee, lighting up and igniting. Perfect. In a similar fashion, you can do that same move on the ground. So grounding your right heel, lengthening your left leg to the sky, driving that right heel into the mat, lift up and lower. So the range of motion here isn't as big, but you can still feel the strength and the balance you need around that right knee to have that single leg lift. Enjoy.